Hello and welcome to Star Citizen. So this is the hangar module and it's pretty much the first version of it that we have. Now that means it's pretty buggy. Let's see, can we get it to bug here? No, we can't. This bit's working. But yeah, it's buggy, some animations don't work, but overall it's pretty damn cool. And it's actually, well, not only is it a really shrewd business move to get more, pledges and stuff, but it is actually a very nice way to reward backers. We can have a look around the ships that we've I don't know, it's not like pre-order, but the ships that come with our pledges, because after all it is pretty much funding the development of the game. So this is the 300i, more specifically the 325P, 325 something variant. It's essentially the combat one. If we look at the actual ship itself, you can see it's very sleek. I think they said it was kind of like a BMW, pretty much like the BMW of, I don't know, spacecraft or something. So anyway, let's go up and have a look from the top. Now currently you'll see the bay door thingies are open. I have no idea how to close them. There seems to be a bit of an issue where the sort of radius to use an item is way too big, and it pretty much means you cannot hit the button to close one, assuming there is a button to close it, which I don't know if there is. In terms of performance right now it's at about 30 frames a second. I have a 670 NVIDIA GTX 670 is my graphics card, and a 3570K for the CPU, and it usually runs at about 45 frames. Of course, this is not optimized or anything like that. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Now, inside, I am pretty sure that the lighting is not working in the main corridor of the ship, because as you can see, there's some clipping as well, but as you can see, these lights, their brightness to the amount of light that they cast is incorrect, so I'll probably be fixed. In terms of actual graphical fidelity, keeping in mind that this game is set to release, well, the single player part next year and the full game the year after that, 2015, it looks pretty absurdly good actually. And we'll see more of that as we go on. But in here we have these little things. I did notice something quite funny. I don't know if other people have seen it, but can we get up here? Yeah, this says light ASI indicator, and this says, warning, this shit can kill or injure personnel, which is great. I like it when developers throw fun little things in. Some of our little things, I'm assuming there'll be more on that screen. And here of course is the cockpit, and it's pretty damn cool. I can't wait for this game. I'll probably do an introduction video just to give people an idea of what this game will finally be, but until then, just having a look around this will have to do. So here's the cockpit. Bear in mind, actually, this game will be working very well with the Oculus Rift, so as you can imagine, this would be ridiculously immersive. So we have lots of buttons and things. They're all very highly detailed, which is quite surprising at this very, very, very early stage of development. Of course, the animations do seem a little bit off. They're not really transitioning that well. But as you can see, I think, what's that button? I think there's a button where I can jiggle my feet about. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's hit F1, there's the ship from the back, and there's the ship from the front. As you can see, especially in this front view, you can see a lot of the dynamic lighting's pretty cool. Lighting effects in the actual cockpit show up very nicely, and it'll just be interesting to see as more and more, I suppose, graphical fidelity is in this, just by virtue of them fixing bugs, getting it working. I really want to see the lighting working for in here, because a lot of the detail of the ship you can't really see because of the lighting. Actually, I wonder if I can walk onto that wing. Let's have a look. As you can see, kinda janky as hell. Oh yeah, this animation doesn't work as well, but they did say that they're aware of that. This is like pre-alpha, way pre-alpha. They're just giving it to backers because it's a nice incentive to back, and it's a pretty cool thing. We get things to tide us over until the main game comes out, so fuck it, I'll go up the legitimate way. A lot of these things are fully motion captured, which is why a lot of the movement looks fluid. Of course, the actual motion captured animations probably are not tying together as well as they will in the finished product. I suppose that should be pretty obvious. Doesn't really need to be said. Can I jump in? Okay, no, that bugs. That bugs out and we fall through. I'm looking around the actual hangar itself. This is the basic hangar. Depending on what level of pledge you do, you get different hangars because different pledges give you different ships. So if you have an ultra fancy ship, you'll get a fancy like a fancy hanger. This one here cost me, is it like £65 or something? Maybe it's less, maybe it's more. I think it's, no, it's 55. I think that's what it is. So yeah, that's like it's more than the cost of a full game, but at the end of the day, this is my favorite genre. It's, you know, the people who are behind this are very accomplished, talented, and I want to make this like be a thing. Also, you just get nice benefits from being in at the start. You get early beta access, you know, you get alpha access, beta access, all that shit, and it's pretty cool. They'll probably hit 17 million in crowdfunding in the next few days, which is very nice. And just in terms of graphical fidelity, this honestly, even right now, this stage is looking like it could pretty much be the best. I'm noticing, and it could perhaps need some anti-aliasing, because I'm seeing quite a lot of jaggies, and I could probably be seeing more, just that I have a slight stigmatism in my eye, which is a very common problem, but it pretty much gives you built-in anti-aliasing, which is kind of cool. But anyway, the 325A by Origin Jumpworks. There you go, enjoy. Thanks for watching. I will bring you more Star Citizen as it comes, and depending on my financial situation, I may pledge another ship, because money. Anyway, later.